Wait a minute. That's not the right screen. That's not the right screen. What up, everyone? Okay, wait. I think I know why that's happening. Hey, everyone. Just time for the pre-stream check, saying what's up to everybody. How are you all doing on this Monday? It is Monday, right? Let me check my watch that I don't wear. Definitely Monday. Let's see, who do we got in chat? Blight Dragons on last vacation day before going back to work. Sorry to hear that. My day's been going okay. I've been working pretty busy since the start of the day, like just this week. I know it's going to be a busy week, so my Monday got off to a busy start, and it's going to keep going all day. Plus, there's a lot of extra stuff to get ready for this stream. What up, Cyblade? What up, Alan Michael, Alpha Ferret, Petite Mort, Nick DeJagger? Hopefully you guys are doing well on today. I got my OBS over here for now because I'm getting some other things set up. All right, let me test something real quick. I'm gonna go to this screen really quick. I need to add a new window capture.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Eric.
Let me mute them in the background real quick. So for this screen, we're going to... Wait, what? Oh, I see. That's the wrong thing. Okay. We're going to add window capture, and we're going to make a new one, and we're going to call it slideshow. And I'm going to do this. We're going to drag it a little bit lower than me in the order. There we go. There we go. You posted a video of your cat snoring. That's cute. I didn't see it. Did I miss it? This is what I wanted to see. All right. So, yeah. Oh, I'm blocking the sponsor. Oh, what if I put myself more in the middle? Hopefully I'm not blocking. Hopefully this is a good spot for me in this slideshow. I can't go too far forward and show you guys any secrets. 5,000 contest winners. Yes, right, Juliet. We are going to just say the name of all 5,000 people who actually came along and entered it. Okay, on the 4th. I'll go back and check it. Maybe I saw it and just don't remember it. So we're doing something a little different tonight. So if you've seen our Discord and all that, we've been running this 5,000 member contest with Lorics, and contests ended a few weeks ago, and tonight we're going to be announcing the winners. We're picking 8 Lorics of the 69 that were submitted. We're picking 8, and of those 8, we are going to put them into a bracket and spend the next month or so across 7 streams across 7 different streams to find out which one you guys think is the best one. So similar to the World Cup, they'll be put into head-to-head matchups, and you guys, after you see them in action, you'll vote on the one you like the most, that one will advance to the next round until we get to the final round. So for the first bit of tonight's stream, starting in about 5 minutes, I will be spending the first 30 minutes or so just kind of going over the winners of the contest, explaining the 8 winners, talking about them, talking about the dates. The dates are going to be happening, and we need to do some randomization that we're going to do live together, which should be fun. So that's happening the first 30 minutes of the script of the stream. Then we're going to take a quick break, and at like 30-minute mark, so 7:30 my time, we're going to play Sushi Buffet, which if you haven't seen, it's a new version of Whale Buffet that kind of has a draft component. So one by one, you will be chosen. The storyteller pulls you aside and shows you 3 draft picks. And says you can pick one of these 3 characters, and you choose one of those 3 that you want to be. Then you go back to sleep, and everyone is doing that. So instead of like Whale Bucket, where you just get a random character, or Whale Buffet, where you're able to just pick anything you want, Sushi Buffet is like one of 3 draft. And it's a fun way to try it. So I thought we'd try it here on stream tonight. So if you haven't seen it in action, it should be fun. I definitely need some cock if you wanna set it. Yeah, maybe Juliet, right? Like maybe just like picking the sushi from the buffet. There's a web tool called Grimbits, who's one of the partners of this contest, which is a good tie-in for showing it off tonight. Built an entire tool to facilitate this. So it'll do things like only show character types that haven't been picked yet. Like if someone picks a demon, nobody else gets the demon unless it's the lunatic. You could definitely have an outsider be the lunatic. You could also have if, like, for instance, if someone picks Baron as the minion pick, it'll automatically swap it to have like 2 more outsiders offered in the draft. Yeah, that is an option, Seth. I don't know if I'm planning to use it tonight just to speed up the game a little bit, because one of the options is if you don't like your 3, you can mulligan and then you get 2. And if you mulligan one last time, you're stuck with whatever it deals you. In general, though, we'll probably just stick with the 3 options. The idea is to have the game not take too long. But, you know, what's Greedy Whale Buffet? I don't know what Greedy Whale Buffet is. There's so many variations on the idea. Gresh, I absolutely need to shout out McKay. McKay's on vacation this week, and I was like, oh, McKay, there's 2 more icons that I could really like use. Can you, maybe if you get a chance this week, can you do it? And they were like, no, I'm on vacation. I said, oh yeah, you told me that last week, because they did get all the icons done that we had no art for. There's about 2 icons that I think I wouldn't mind getting a touch up before they go on stream. So hopefully we can get them filled up. But like McKay went and did art for all the submissions that didn't have any art attached that were winners. Ooh, if Evil Steve takes more than 30 minutes for the night phase, chat wins. I think everyone wins. I think it's just everyone wins in that case, right? Yeah, I have the chat turned off on this one. Mostly because I didn't want to cover it up. What I can do is, like, once I'm done with the presentation and we're doing the question and answer portion, then I can bring the chat back for the question and answer portion. But I wanted to have a nice clean thing for this, because the first 30 minutes will be me doing that. All right. So, and then that'll be the only one game we have going on. Stop freezing, camera. I don't know why my camera does that a lot these days. I might need to get a new webcam. We do need to, oh yeah. Severe thunderstorm warning, Jumanji. Please stay safe. But, you know, tune in here for your, we'll get you through the storm together. You can hang out with us. We'll keep you company, but make sure you're staying safe for sure. We had an earthquake here in California, or at least SoCal, where I live. It was a very, very minor earthquake. It was a 2.3, which is like barely noticeable. Literally, everyone else in my family, I was like, oh, did you feel the earthquake? And they're like, no. It was that minor, but it was epicentered was less than a mile from here. So it felt like a really good jolt even though it wasn't really dangerous, it was a good jolt, and the epicenter is close. So if that decides to go, if it's just a foreshock for a bigger one, you might catch a nice earthquake live on stream tonight. It was around 11 a.m. Pacific time, Gwen. At least that's where, if you're talking about my earthquake. The epicenter was in Bellflower. Jeez, 80-mile-per-hour winds. That's crazy. That's okay, Blight. I'll go back here because I just wanted to use that to test the to make sure that my spreadsheet thing was set up right, and it is. So now we can go back here. Yeah, even like my wife and my sons, they were in school and they're all like within like a mile or so of the epicenter. Nobody felt it. So it was the kind of thing most people probably didn't even notice. But I noticed it. All right, I'm going to run 3 minutes of ads to get the pre-rolls out. And then we're going to get rolling, and I'll do the announcements. I'll get rolling with this. I'm really excited to share the results with you. I know a lot of people are really anxious to see if their Lorics got chosen or not. We had a bunch of judges who all worked really hard. They poured through all the entries, boiled it down to the top 8. And like the way we did it is we ranked our favorites from 1st to 8th, right? And our top favorite got 8 points. And our 8th favorite got 1 point. So we all picked our top 8. And then when you put everyone's rankings together, sort of the ones that have a lot of overlap and appeared on a lot of people's lists sort of bubbled to the top. And after we laid out all of the things, and it's funny because like very few people had similar lists, right? There's no 2 lists I looked at and was like, yeah, these people had the same things. Every judge had their own opinion. But where we saw the judges overlapping with what they liked, sort of saw some bubble to the top. And if you were to take all the points that every script got, which we're not going to release, right? Because our system is not good for ranking all 69 scripts. It's only good for finding the top 8 or so, right? So the top 8 bubble to the top. And if you look at the points where they kind of clump together, there's a very clear break between 8 and 9. So I think it was the system worked in this case to find the top 8. And it was sort of a good system, I think. It's worked well for us in the past. So, actually, I should turn on before I forget. I have my setups a little different because I got this spreadsheet going on. But thanks, 10 community subs from Grash. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. And you deserved a Whalium dance, but the emote wasn't ready. First time chat from Hotel Oscar. Shout outs to you. Yeah, you're near the tornadoes too. Stay safe. Stay safe. Hang here if you need someone to get your mind off things, but make sure you stay safe. Ranked choice voting. Yeah, I'm hugely in favor of ranked choice voting. It was passed here in California, and Newsom vetoed it. But I don't even think it was for presidential elections. I think it was for like local elections, but still, man, huge proponent. All right, I'm gonna run 3 minutes of pre-rolls. You guys hang tight. We'll be back in just a few minutes and announce our winners finally. Super psyched. All right, chat. Hello, hello. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to Monday Night Clocktower here at the Grim. Before we get rolling with our game, we do have a little business to attend to, and that is our Grimoire 5,000 member contest winners list. As was pointed out to me by chat before we went live, it kind of looks like we said there's 5,000 contest winners, which would be hilarious to just sit here and read everyone's names from a list. That's more of an April Fool's joke. Tonight we are picking 8 winners from our 69 script contest, and say it with me, nice. I honestly, I don't know if you're saying it with me, because with the way I have this set up right now, I have OBS, I have my my Clocktower window, and I got my spreadsheet. I can't actually see chat right now, so behave yourselves. Behave yourselves, everyone. Mods, be ready to ban anyone who says anything bad about me. Yes, we're all winners. We're all winners tonight, all 5,000 of us. Okay. Oh, I can see, if I look around here, I can see chat. I can see Julia saying, yeah, look, but we're really all winners. Okay, cool. I see that, chilled rainbow. Okay, so before we get going on announcing what it is, the contest, in case you didn't know, we ran a Loric contest. The Lorics, for 5,000 members, we said we're having everyone submit a Loric. The Loric should work with base 3 scripts. We want it to be a generic Loric that works across existing scripts and the base 3 scripts, and not just a Loric that works on one specifically well-designed script. So unlike the World Cup we had, right, which was scripts designed around a special rule, we wanted to see Lorics that work kind of generally across the board. And the first few rounds will be judged against base 3 scripts. And so we had 69 submissions to the contest. Each one an interesting Loric that we had to like weigh, kind of like how easy is it to use, how much does it make sense, how much does it add to the game, how much does it slow the game down, how much fun is it. And we got a nice grab bag here, right? I wanted to thank all the judges who took the time. Actually, we'll do this. I want to thank all the judges, first of all, who took time out of their busy lives and Clocktower storytelling to do this. It's not easy to really, because like you really want to give every Loric and every script the chance that it deserves, right? So being able to evaluate 69 and get it down to 8 is not easy. And so a little peek behind the scenes of our format is that we all ranked our 8 favorite of the 69 from 1st to 8th, with 1st place getting 8 points and 8th place getting 1 point. I think we had it was like between 9 and 13 people who actually submitted judging results. And so you start to see very different lists, and then the overlap is where some of the scripts start bubbling to the top. Okay, so the judges who took the time to do that, evaluated each one, gave each Loric love, thought, and had the hard task of boiling down to 8, because I'll tell you, the hardest thing I did was go from 14 to 8. I got it down to 14, and then making the 6 cuts down to 8, I felt like each one of those I could see making the final 8. Actually, some of the ones that didn't make my top 8 did make the final 8, so shout outs to you guys. Regardless, we have a couple of people helping us to make this happen. So first of all, grimbits.com, Crispy Duck, Andy, hopefully I got that right, started grimbits.com, make really cool organizers. I have one over there. I should have had it in my hand. They make Grim organizers with really cool drawers and sliding in and out for your tokens to like hold your collection. It can hold all the base 3. It can hold carousel, and there's even rooms for future expansions for future scripts. So they're donating one of those Ultimate Grim Bits organizers with the Loric art printed for the winner. So shout outs to them for helping with that. Vegas Clocktower Con, the Las Vegas Clocktower Convention, Magicians, Gamblers, and Drunks, happening this year. Tickets are on sale right now. They are also partners. They are donating tickets to 1st and 2nd place. You get a drunk badge. So if you get 1st or 2nd place in this contest, you will have a drunk badge for you. Or if you already have a ticket, you can get one for bring a friend or a family member with you. So shout outs to them for helping us with that. Also, Not listed here, Ben Burns. Ben Burns is volunteering his time to run the winning Loric script for the winner. So there will be a private game with Ben Burns. He'll come and run your Loric with you. You can bring your friends. You can come play with us if you want people from the Grim or someone to fill out your game. It's totally up to you. It's your prize. He's going to run your Loric with you online, of course. I don't think he's volunteering to come to your house or anything. So that'll be a nice, fun prize for first place as well. And second place is also getting like a Grim merch pack and things like that. So all of these people are helping to make this a reality, including McKay. So McKay, you've seen them on our stream most Monday nights. McKay volunteered their time to make art for any single person in this Loric contest that wanted it. So when you submitted your Loric, if you didn't have art, McKay started a thread and said, tell me what you want, I'll make it for you. And McKay made dozens and dozens of icons for people who would otherwise not have art. That was McKay's pledge to help keep AI art out of this. We wanted to keep AI as far away from this as we could. So if people don't have the ability to make art, they're generally going to turn to AI art. So our goal was to give people a way to not rely on AI art, and they worked really hard to make that a reality. And then at the end, when all the scripts were done and we had the final 8, there were still a few that didn't request art and didn't have any icons yet. And McKay did a really good job of getting art made in a fun style. There's still a few more that I think I wouldn't mind getting updated. But McKay's on vacation this week, so hopefully they're enjoying that vacation. So shout outs to you, McKay, for volunteering so much time. All right. Now the meat, why we're all here, the tournament date. So we've talked, let me move myself. This is why I'm in the corner. We've talked about the dates of the tournament. We talked about like what it was going to look like. We have dates now. Our first match will take place on Monday, the 25th stream. This will be during our normal stream time, which will be 7 p.m. Pacific, which is our time that you're tuning in right now. We start next Monday. Match 1 will take place next Monday. Match 2 will be taking place on Wednesday. Match 3 will be taking place on the following Monday. And then match 4 takes place on that Tuesday, June 2nd. So every week there will be 2 matches. So 2 matches the first week, 2 matches the second week, and that'll conclude the first round. Each match, by the way, is 2 Lorics facing off head to head. So you, like the World Cup, you'll watch both Lorics compete, and then you will go vote. We'll have a poll on our Discord posted. You will vote through Discord for which one you think should win. And then in the second round, the winner of match 1 and the winner of match 2 face off in match 5 on Tuesday, June 9th. And the winner of match 3 and the winner of match 4 face off on June 10th, Wednesday, June 10th, in that semifinals. And then the winner of each of those will face off. There'll be a little bit of time. There'll be like a week off, right? And then on June 22nd, we'll have our finals. And we're going to crown a winner. That's why I got the crown emoji, because we're crowning a winner. Monday stream takes place at 7 p.m. Pacific. The Wednesday streams take place at 4 p.m. Pacific. And the Tuesday streams take place at 11 a.m. Pacific. That's our EU focus time. So like 7 p.m. EU time. Or there's not a single EU time, but you know what I mean. Like 7 p.m. like UTC, I think, is how that works out. And you'll have about a week to vote, 6 or 7 days to vote for your favorite. The only sort of quick turnaround we have to worry about is match 4 into match 6. Because we go on Tuesday the 2nd. And then on Wednesday the 10th, we already need to know like who the next match is. So then you basically have, it looks like 7 days at most to get your things. And that's the only one that might have the quick turnaround. Everyone else will be good. All right. So this is the format. 7 p.m. UK, 8 p.m. EU. That's true, Bensei. I mean, 7 p.m. UTC, right? Is that like GMT? Maybe GMT is the better time. All right. This is our tournament dates. This is what we're going to be doing for the next few weeks. There will be some time slots in here that aren't fully dedicated to this. So if the Loric Contest isn't your thing, we still got some fun stuff coming. Yeah, that's all I'll say for now. So let's get to it. I'm about to show off the 8 winners. These 8 Lorics will be featured in this contest. I'll give you, you'll have the artwork, the name, the text, and we'll talk briefly about each one before we get to the drawings to see to show you guys which Lorics are playing against who and what script they're going to be playing on. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Let's start. Oh, wait. The first Loric in the contest is called Blender. Let me move myself again. I want go back to the center, Steve. There we go. Drum roll, please. Thank you, Blade Dragon. Blender, created by Ion. Blender says character type distribution is arbitrary. The number of good and evil players is not affected. Evil players learn which other players are evil on the first night. So, in summation, right? The mix of characters that go into the bag are not the same. You could be a townsfolk and draw a minion token, kind of like an alchemist. You could be a minion and draw a gossip token, and you're a minion. You're an evil gossip, right? You can even be a good demon theoretically, but the sense is you're not locked into like an outsider is a good player and a minion role is an evil character. So this should create some interesting bag building opportunities and some fun creativity for storytellers to sort of shake up things a bit. So shout outs to Ion for Blender. Second Loric. Erratanomicon by Corey and Bell. Erratanomicon reads, at night, the demon may select a good character and change one word of their ability. If accepted, the demon does not wake tonight. If in play, the player learns this. This may happen as many times as the number of minions in the player count. So if you're in a 2-minion game, up to twice per game, you can give up your night waking to basically change an ability. Some fun things, if you follow the link in the description, there's a whole web page dedicated with fun ideas. But let's just say, fortune teller. Fortune teller reads like each night wake and pick 2 players. Learn if either one of them is the demon. You could change that wording. So you could change the 2 to a 0. Or you could change the 2 to a 4 or a 12. You could basically change that one wording to anything. And so it's really the demon gets to be creative in this one. The storyteller has to approve whatever like wish is made. But it does create some fun opportunities for evil to try to counteract things. And you're giving up a night kill to do it. So it should be very fun. There's a bunch of really good suggestions too for like some ways you could do it. Like, for instance, there was a suggestion about the goon, because the goon reads like, each night the first person to choose you becomes drunk, you become their alignment. So one of the examples was to change the word drunk to evil. So the goon ability would be modified to say, the first person to pick you each night becomes evil, you become their alignment. Breaks the game, no doubt about it. But it is the kind of like craziness you can do. And the storyteller doesn't have to allow it, right? Given other setups. But it does allow you to sort of modify abilities in broken ways. So how much can you change a character with a 1-word difference? We're going to find out. We're definitely going to find out. So shout outs to Corey and Bell for this one. All right. The next Loric is Grape Jelly by Zavon25. This one has a fun little story. Like the text is like very fun and not really like, it doesn't really explain it that well, but like 2 tokens got stuck together while the storyteller was having lunch. So one player gets both. The way this is intended to work is if you've played Clocktower in person and you pull tokens out, sometimes the felt side gets stuck and you get 2 tokens. In this case, you're both the roles that get stuck together. So for instance, you are a storyteller decides to put a butler in the bag and grape jelly stick a poisoner to it. So now you draw the butler token, and you are the butler. You are an outsider, but you also have the poisoner ability. So maybe the person you pick is now poisoned in addition to being the person you're serving. So you can make some fun 2-character combinations. And I think it'll change the fun meta in a way. So it's a way to squeeze in an extra bag. And I'm really interested to see. This is another storyteller one where the storyteller gets to flex their creative muscles and come up with duo combination characters. That'd be fun. You could have somebody be a townsfolk and a good demon and have dueling demons, right? It could be fun. A butler to bring the sandwich. So grape jelly. This is a very fun one. It just goes to show, like, some of the Lorics are just like fun and flavorful, right? You can just imagine Lorics getting stuck together. So shout outs to Zavon25 for grape jelly. Moving right along, Traveling Tale by Duncan. Traveling Tale reads, the storyteller has a traveler ability. All players know what this is. So in this case, you as a storyteller, you're a traveler. You can have a matron ability in play. You can have a Voodoo ability in play. You can be a thief. You can be a bureaucrat. And everyone knows what the ability you have is, and you get to make choices. Now, it is pointed out that the storyteller should remain neutral, and whatever choices they should be made to encourage game balance and not help one side or another, like a scapegoat. Storyteller doesn't have an alignment, so they could just save anyone. Now, as the evil Steve, I would argue that I probably have an evil alignment, or at least I hope I do. I wish I did. But the storyteller is using it as a creative tool rather than something to help one team or another win. Now, you might ask, wait, can you exile the storyteller? And the Loric write-up does say it's up to the storyteller how to handle it if they try to exile you or your ability. So we don't know yet. We're going to have to see. I imagine the storyteller will just pack it up and leave. All right, you exiled me. I'm out of here. But maybe you'll be able to let town get rid of your ability if they so choose. Anyways, Traveling Tale by Duncan looks like a fun one. Not that many travelers in Clocktower outside of the base ones. They've only ever really added a few. Maybe I'll just be a gnome friend to somebody. I don't know. Yeah. I see Vokir says that's great for a barista. That's true, because the storyteller's already making choices anyways. So as a barista, you can really make the game interesting. So Traveling Tale by Duncan is a fun one. Moving along, Crowded Room by Alan Michael. Shout outs, Alan Michael, always hanging out in chat. Are you there tonight? Crowded Room is a Loric that reads, all chats must happen in public rooms. No private chats are allowed. Players can enter any room at any time. So this one, this is an online Loric for sure. And since this contest is taking place online, it's a great way to showcase it. The online app has 5 rooms. You can see over on the side, you got Potion Shop, Tower, Cathedral, Campfire, Riverside. Players are forced to use these rooms to do their private chat. So you can break out and have a chat, but anyone can drop in. This simulates the way the game works in person, where anyone can just walk up to you at any time and join your conversation. So we saw like glimpses of this during our Fate of Ravenswood Bluff Legacy game last year. We did do a couple of games where the law was no private chats because they're rude. So it'll be fun to see how these affect things. That's right. It was one of the rules in last year's killings and things. So yeah, shout outs to Alan Michael. This Loric doesn't really work in person because it's already how the game works in person, but it'll be fun to see how it works on our thing. So congrats to you, Alan Michael. All right. Up next, Seneschal by Schnauzer. And hopefully I'm saying that right. I didn't do a pronunciation check, but Seneschal. The demon chooses which players are which minions and may do so at any time. So much like a Kazali, you are able to recruit your evil team. But unlike Kazali, you're not forced to do it on the first night. So the first night, if you want, you might recruit someone to be a minion, but you don't have to. Second night, third night, sure. Let's recruit that confirmed virgin. Let's make sure that the gossip's on our side. And let's make him a devil's advocate. But it is interesting to note, it's not restricted to nights. You can go to the storyteller during the day and be like, I want so-and-so to become the goblin or the boom dandy. Or, you are restricted by what script you're on. But you are able to recruit them at any time. Also, as an optional rule, if you recruit something with a setup ability like a Baron, it could have an immediate impact on the game right then and there. Seneschal, did I actually said it right? Yeah, Nick, thank you. So this is a little bit of Kazali fun stapled onto any of the scripts. It should be a fun way to play. Also, Schnauzer also was in the World Cup, so appeared in the World Cup, appeared in the Loric Contest. Congrats for double appearing, and you must be a great Clocktower content creator. Hut says, wait until Final 3. If you can make it to Final 3 with no minions, yeah, you probably won for sure. And yeah, you're allowed to recruit up to the number of minions you're expected to have. So a 2-minion game, you can recruit 2 people. Should be fun. Should be fun, I said. Nick, you wait till someone claims Goblin and then make them the Goblin. On script with Goblin, that would be a fun thing. You have to be careful because you know what's going on. All right. Up next, Misfire by Kinky Joe and Josian. Misfire reads, abilities that are drunk or poisoned may instead misfire mechanically. So the question becomes, what does that mean, misfire mechanically? Well, let's say you're a Slayer and your ability reads, choose a player, if they are the demon, they die. Well, misfire mechanically might be choose a player, if they are not the demon, they die. Gossip might mean if your gossip is true, nobody dies. Right? Only while you're poisoned, though. So essentially, instead of your ability being turned off, your ability works just in contradictory ways to the way you expect. And so this one has a little bit of storyteller homework, because a storyteller should, in advance, sort of be ready to know how each ability works while misfiring, so they can explain it to the player. So it's not clear when they ask you one character and you respond instantly. They ask you another character, you're like, gee, I don't know. But the whole crux of this is that poisoning drunkenness doesn't turn off abilities. It makes them work unpredictably. Should create some chaos and some fun things, and it'll cause me to have to go through and figure out, like, what does a drunk misfire mean? What would a drunk misfiring be? Maybe a drunk player just has their power. Fortune teller, right? You learn if they're not the demon. Some of them are pretty straightforward. Gambler, right? You die if you guess their character right. It's just it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. But congrats to Kinky Joe and Josian. Drunk minstrel, yeah. Would you get a drunk night when a minion is not executed? I don't know. I gotta figure that one out. Drunk Slayer just kills anyone that's not the demon, yeah. Probably minions as well. All right. I think this is our 8th one, our last one of the night. Executioner by Zarl. So Executioner reads, instead of executions, town nominates and votes on who should choose the executee. They may choose no one or a dead player. All right, you can nominate a dead player, you can nominate no one. A dead player chosen by town might not be nominated again this game. Kind of wordy, but the gist of this... Sorry, Bensei. The gist of this is town is nominating like normal. You nominate someone, you raise your hand, you vote. Whoever gets put on the block chooses who gets executed that day. So they say, I want so-and-so to be executed. The clause at the end is to prevent things like a confirmed version from just running executions for the rest of the game. But it changes the power of you're nominating someone you trust rather than you're nominating someone that you want to kill. And there's another caveat here, which is like when you're talking about executions, like the end the game, like a saint, an evil player that does like an execution based win condition, like the saint, like a heretic, it sort of loses the game for evil. So evil can't just force execute a saint, right? So that's it. That's our 8 Lorics for the contest. Congratulations. There were so many that were like sort of in like I talked about the kind of groupings, so many that were like close, but these were the 8 that sort of bubbled to the top after all the evaluations. So I want to give a huge sincere congratulations to you 8. For anyone that didn't get picked, you know, like I said, there's so many that I wanted to see that didn't make the cut. There are so many that are just fun to play with. So take a look at the rest of the entries. You might find something that you would love to see and play as well. All right. 69. Nice. So tournament matchups. These are the brackets. The first match will be Blender versus Executioner. The second match will be Traveling Tale versus Crowded Room. The third match will be Erratanomicon versus Misfire. And the fourth match will be Grapes Jelly versus Seneschal. And then obviously the winner of each of these move on in the bracket until we're crowning a winner. But one of the things we talked about was that in this script contest, we needed to have matchups, like sort of, we needed to have random matchups. Let me add a seat for Mark. We wanted to have random matchups. So we want to show the scripts off in base 3. So what we're going to do now is live with you to show that it's fair. We're going to put base 3 into the random spots. So what I have is within each group of 3, we're going to do 1 BMR, 1 Trouble Brewing, 1 S&V into each one of these 3. And then the bottom 3 will have its own. That ensures that no script plays the same base 3 twice on their way to the finals. The finals will take place with custom scripts. We'll work with the script authors for a custom script when we get there to find something that highlights the Loric more specifically. But we need to randomize some choices, people. So right now I'm going to spin for match 1. Which base 3 scripts? Starting with Bad Moon Rising. Blender versus Executioner will be Bad Moon Rising. We'll spin for match 2. Looking like S&V. Sex and Violet. Traveling Tale versus Crowded Room will be Sex and Violets, which leaves Trouble Brewing for the semifinals. All right. Let's go back. Let's spin again for the next set of scripts. Looks like Trouble Brewing first this time. Erratanomicon versus Misfire will be on Trouble Brewing. Looks like Sex and Violets for our next match. Grape Jelly versus Seneschal will be on Sex and Violets. And our semifinals here will use Bad Moon Rising. There we go. Now, a lot of scripts may or may not have like gotten an advantage on this, but that's why we wanted to leave it random. But the part of the criteria was that it should have worked on any of the base 3 scripts. So it is cool to see it going out. So this is our layout. This is going to be what's happening over the next few streams. I think that was the end of my slideshow. That's it. That's the slideshow. This is our setup. What do we think? What do we think? All right, I'm gonna bring up chat so you guys can see everyone. What do we think in chat? No mistakes this time? What mistakes did I make? Bensei says TB is the best for it. If it got S and V, there's no mechanical thing for Misfire. Ooh, that's a good point. So Does misfire not work at all on S&V? Is there no drunk or poisonous at all? Huh. What would happen in that case? I mean, in this case, misfire got lucky on going through 2 scripts where there definitely is drunk and poisonous, right? The finals will definitely be a custom script from each one. Philo, sweetheart, no dashi. Yeah, there's drunk and poisoning. What are you saying? There's no mechanical thing for misfire. Of course there is. It's all info. True, but the info could be messed with, right? The info theoretically could be messed with. Oh, poison philosopher kills. So you go Philo something and you kill that other roll. Yeah, that's true. But we want to figure it out. We'll have to figure it out on Trollbring and Bad Moon Rising. So I hope you guys are excited for this as well as me. Yeah, I mean, I have to check, right? Like, is it only like, well, you know what? I don't have to. I'm going to be running Blender versus Executioner, and then I will be running Misfire against Trouble Brewing on Trouble Brewing. So I'll have to take a look at how it interacts with those. Now that I know what script I'm running it on and what scripts I'm running, I can actually dig in and start prepping for this a bit more. Oh, we do have games coming up, Alpha. Don't you worry, because I've got a lobby of players waiting to play. We're doing 1 game tonight instead of 2. We are doing 1. We're doing Sushi Buffet. So Sushi Buffet is a method of whale buffet where you get to be given 3 choices and draft which role you'd like to be from the choices. So it should be a lot of fun. So anyways, hang tight. I'm going to set us to break, and when we come back, it's a large lobby because we just got 1 game. We're embracing the whale buffetness of things. So hang tight. I'm going to post an announcement on Discord tagging all the winners. Congratulations again to all of you, and we'll see you guys over the coming weeks in this contest. I'm really excited. All right. Games live in just a few minutes. Welcome to Monday Night Clocktower here at the Grim. I am your stream host and storyteller for the night, Evil Steve, and I'm joined by 14 amazing acolytes who are here to play some Sushi Buffet. Say hi, amazing acolytes.
Hi, amazing acolytes. For all.
So we are playing Sushi Buffet tonight. Sushi Buffet is the brainchild of Grimbits. I'm holding my Grimbits organizer here live on camera so you can see it. It's kind of a glare, but it's here. They not only make awesome Clocktower accessories, and they not only are partnering with us on the Loric Contest, they also make fun, cool things like this Sushi Buffet game mode we're about to see. So a lot of you guys have seen like Whale Bucket, where you just have all the roles in play and you pick a random one, or you just get a random one. We've also seen Whale Buffet, where you get assigned a character type and you can choose to become any character of that type. So Sushi Buffet is a draft format. So at night, I will pull you guys in one at a time. The app will offer you 3 character choices. You can choose one of those 3 characters you'd like to be. If you really hate the choices, you can mulligan, throw them back in the bag, and then you'll get 2 options for the second pull. If you still hate those, well, you can throw them back and get stuck with whatever the randomizer chooses. And no takesy backsies. Oh, you're right, Betsy. I didn't send the announcement. Let me do that as we're getting set up on night 1. But anyway, any questions about that? I mean, we understand the concept of Clocktower. We know that these games kind of make crazy bags. So I guess without further ado, I mean, how does this work? Because I'm not running on like a live game, really. So like you send everyone to sleep, and then you do you like a gardener to send out the tokens, or do you guys know what you are so we don't have to actually send tokens out? Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Well, there's a gardener on.
Or you can gardener if you want, however you want to do it, whichever's easier for you.
Yeah, there'll be some things in the app that aren't active unless you have those characters in.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would say just use the gardener. So like if I pick washerwoman out of washerwoman, librarian, investigator, just change my token to washerwoman. That'd probably be easier for stream to keep track of too.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll put us to sleep. I'll pull you guys in as the app dictates, and then we'll wake up and I'll use the gardener to send the rolls out, and then we'll start the game.
How are you?
Sweet.
Well,
How am I what?
how are you deciding who's the demon, who's the minions, who's the outsider?
Oh, the app handles it. The app handles it. So
Okay, cool.
it makes sure. So like if we get to a point in the game where there is no demon yet, and like you're the last person to pick, well, guess what? You're only being offered demons. But if somebody picks a demon earlier in the draft, then no demons show up for the rest of the draft.
So my terrified theory is unfortunately possible. Oh no!
Wait, so
can have
you're
another
giving
see a demon, but then they get prompted to be a lunatic. But other than that, yeah, there's only one demon.
The app will deal 3 rolls to you across all character types that are not filled up yet.
Wait,
So
so
if-
does that mean that if I see a demon token being offered to me, I am sure none of the people behind me are demons?
They
right?
can get recycled.
Could be if you're.
And you could also be choosing to be the lunatic too. So
Right,
not
you could be
necessarily.
lunatic.
You also don't know where you were in the pick order, I assume, when Steve.
That's why we're asleep, so you don't know what order you're on the draft order.
I
Right?
assume Steve's not going to just go clockwise order. I mean, so
The app pulls a random seat number and tells
Right.
and
That's what I
does it
figured,
like that.
Yep.
And I assume which options are we using? Recycle unchosen rolls in the Ivory draft.
Yeah, it's recycling. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's fine. The app knows I'm in the game, so
So don't worry.
it knows where to put the demon.
Yeah. I'm just terrified of that potential specifically coming in and seeing only demons. That's my fear.
All right, chat. I do have a special thing set up for this. This is the draft screen. So we have a 14-player game, 9 housefolk, 1 outsider, 3 minions, and a demon. We are turning off atheist, engineer, philosopher, and pit hag. Yeah. Let's begin the draft. Seat 5. So I'm going to use 1 at the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means Juan gets to go first.
Stuck too many times. Just
Hey there, Juan.
Why am I so early in this? Why am I so early in this?
Why is that bad or good?
Well, I don't know, because I was thinking like the later I go, the more information we'll have about what people are not. But I don't know. Like right now, all the roles are available.
All right, 1 second. I gotta fix my Sushi Buffet cropping on the thing. I tested this earlier and it looked good, but now I feel like it's. I need to put a little
Take
less.
all the time you need. The more you take, the more popcorn I can eat and share with chat. This popcorn chat,
What kind of popcorn is that? Is that fresh popped? You made it yourself?
fresh popped with flavacol, which is the best butter flavoring powder out there.
Nice. I've been really partial to this popcorn brand. It's called Kettlehead Popcorn out of Denver, Colorado. It's not
Hashtag
like
not spawn.
I'm not sponsored, but I do appreciate the product.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe
Yes.
we will be sponsored. But Kettlehead Popcorn, it comes pre-packed and pre-bagged and stuff, but the flavor is like really good. Oh, chat.
One
Yes,
day-
Passing. You're using
one day-
chopsticks? Yeah, chat. That's a thing.
I usually use chopsticks. I'm not using chopsticks though right now. I'm using
Is that like a toothpick or a skewer?
like a toothpick skewer situation.
Nice. Keep your hands clean. All right. Well,
Exactly.
here are your choices for the draft. You can be the widow. You can be the investigator. Or you can be the cannibal.
Oh, all great options. All amazing options. You know what? There's so many people in this game that I think being the widow is going to be good.
Final answer?
Oh, I don't know. I want to mulligan just because there's the option to mulligan, but I don't need to mulligan because there's a
Yeah.
widow. I'm going to be
All
the
right.
widow. I'm going to be the widow.
Widow it is. All right. Thank you, Juan. You are the widow. So we'll mark Juan as the widow. And we'll move back to the next draft. Seat 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get Johnny in here. Hey there, Johnny Ace. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. Oh, and of course, chat. Hydrate.
Hydrate.
Meds. Take your meds.
Is it med time for you?
9 minutes.
9 minutes.
9 minutes.
Perfect.
9 minutes.
Got time to draft and medicate yourself to be ready. All right, here comes your choices for the night. You can be the grandmother. You can be the monk. Or you can be the Yagabapple.
Oh, that is tempting. Oh. Problem with the Yaga Babble is, because I don't know the minions, so I don't know if I can move.
Or
Let's do
mulligan is an option.
All right. Yeah, let's mulligan it.
We're gonna mulligan. It's gonna throw these back in the bag, and you're gonna get 2 choices to replace them. All right. Your 2 options are Vigor Mortis or Wraith.
Wraith, 100% Wraith. I've been wanting to be the Wraith. Hell yeah. Yes.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Wraith
Thank
it is,
you.
Johnny. Enjoy.
Awesome. Bye.
Wow, 2 picks, 2 minions, huh? Wraith and Widow. That's kind of a wild pick, right? All right. Number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, but Wraith means you got to use cards, right? Okay. What's up, Mark?
Hey, I'm hoping I'm getting Saint or Version as 2 of my choices, but we'll see what happens. 'Cause
Saint or
if I
Version are
get
your
to those,
2
I'm gonna
requests?
yeah. They don't execute me, then we'll get a loss as Saint.
Okay, here we go. 3 choices. First being Slayer.
Okay.
Second being Puzzle Master.
Ooh.
And third being Fearmonger. You can get revenge on people for always executing you.
That's tough. I mean, Postmaster is a fun little thing. I kind of like it, but I think I gotta go with Slayer. The old school. I gotta be a Slayer, man.
You slay me. It's kind of made for you, right?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Slayer it is.
Thanks.
Thanks, Mark. All right, let's get Mathblade in here.
Hello, Evil Steve and chat.
Hey, Mathblade, how are you doing?
Doing all right. Glad to play some Clocktower.
All right, I got 3 solid choices for you. Are you ready? First
ready.
up, Undertaker.
Uh-huh.
Second up, Sweetheart.
Uh-huh.
Third up, Wizard.
Oh, those are some spicy choices.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
3
so
different
I'm
character
debating-
types, too.
Yeah, I'm debating between Undertaker or Wizard. As much as I love being a sweetheart, the other two just seem more appealing. You know what? Wizard, I think, much as Wizard would be fun, I think it's going to remove people's agency a bit too much for Wizard wishes that I would want to do.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to take Undertaker, Evil Steve. Sorry if that disappoints chat.
Well, chat's always for the chaos. They saw Wizard and they got really excited. But I agree. Undertaker's a great choice here, though.
Yeah. So
Sweet.
sorry to disappoint chat to not take the chaos option, but good luck and have fun.
All right, thanks, Matthew. Hey, that's the second person in a row to pass up being an outsider or a minion. I get it though. I don't disagree, right? Wizard is the kind of thing that, with certain wishes, can stomp on other people's fun. You don't have to make a wish like that. All right, 2. Let's get Kimpatsu in here. Hey, Kimpatsu.
Hello.
You get to be in game 1 this week, not just game 2. Is that because of the late start, or did you shift your schedule around?
It is a late start.
Fun. All right. Your choices are Ogre, Zon, or Moonchild. 2 outsiders and a minion.
Ogre, Zon, or Moonchild? Ooh. I'll go Ogre. I like having a friend.
Ogre, you know what? I think chat when chat was like saying what they thought you would pick. Ogre was what I saw in the chat over there. So Ogre, it is. That was what you would
I
be.
like having a friend, so you know.
Yeah, you get a friend. You don't even have to solve the game. You just gotta win with your friend.
Exactly.
Perfect. All right.
Thanks, chat.
Thanks, Kimpatsu. I think with the Spirit of Ivy rules, that means it'll be that's the only one that can change roles, right? 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get Clemmy. Hey there, Clemmy.
It's my turn already?
Yeah, it's your turn already. Is that good or bad?
I was expecting to be like last. I'm gonna be real.
How do you know you're not last?
Okay, this is very true, but I just feel like it's pretty early on in the night, unless people are real fast.
Okay, that's fair. All right, your choices for the game are Monk, Gambler, Goblin. I saw that reaction to the Goblin. That was the one you had the most visceral reaction to.
Oh, Steve.
Yes.
Okay, I could be Monk and not protect anyone and, be weird like that. Or I could protect 2 people at once, which happened one time. Or I could be Gambler and then confirm a whole bunch of people and do all of that. Or I could go the fun option, just like McKay would, and go Goblin.
WWMD, for sure.
Yeah, what would McKay do? McKay would go Goblin. You know what? For McKay, I'm going to go Goblin.
All right, Goblin it is. Perfect. Thank you,
Thank
Clemmy.
you so much. Bye, chat. Also, vote responsibly. Thank you so much.
More Beardy merch.
Oh, look, I got more. Look. I got
Yeah.
one more. You can get a Beardy t-shirt.
For the love of science.
And there's Beardy and Laura. There you go. Beardy merch. Go check it out. Bye.
Shout out Beardy merch. All right, bye. All right, that's our third minion on the board. Seat 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, Zordiac.
Hello.
All right, I got 3 choices for you. Here they are. You can be Clockmaker. You can be Pixie. Or you can be Juggler.
I love Pixie.
Yeah.
I love being the pixie. I'll take
Perfect.
that.
Pixie it is. All right. I mean, it's kind of interesting in a one where like everyone is sort of seeing and picking a bunch of stuff, and theoretically evil. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this sort of like double claiming ends up going for sure.
Yeah. It'll
All
get
right.
me killed, but it'll be funny.
It'll be fun in the process, which is what we care about.
Exactly.
All right, Pixie it is. Thanks, Zodiac.
Thanks.
All right, what's next? Seat 14. That's Bryant. What up, Bryant? All right, your choices for the first draft, and if you don't want to mulligan, is
Probably write these down.
Pucka, Princess, Savant.
Hell no, mulligan that.
We're mulligan. You didn't even like give it more than 3 seconds to that mulligan.
I don't like any of those.
All right, mulligan away. Okay. Hope you like knowing start knowing, because you got Chef or Shugenja.
I'll take Shugenja.
Okay, we have a winner. You are now the Shugenja. Perfect. Thanks, Brent. That's straight. No way Brian's picking Savant. He wants the least amount of work possible. Let's get Pat. Oh, time for Pat to be the demon.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Pat. Are you ready for your 3 demon choices?
Yeah, that's what it feels like I'm gonna get.
You know, fate sometimes is cruel and just deals you that sort of hand. But in this case, no demon choices. Your choices are Innkeeper,
Okay.
Fisherman,
Okay.
or Seamstress.
Those are all. I'll take Fisherman. I like that.
Okay. Sold. Fisherman it is.
All right. Thanks, Steve.
Good luck. Hey, pretty straightforward. Only a few mulligans, actually. Demon goes to Ash. Well, speaking of the devil.
Hello.
Hey, Ash. All right. You're not going to believe this.
Oh no. What?
Your choices are Fangu,
Okay.
Snake Charmer, Yagababble.
What the heck? What the heck is this?
Actually, Ash, I am totally messing with you. I just wanted to mess with you a little bit.
I couldn't believe it.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Yeah, no, you know, I got 3 townsfolk for you.
Oh, thank goodness. What we got?
All right, you have Librarian,
Okay.
Night Watchman, or Innkeeper.
Ooh. Now, if I wanted to go the route, we were discussing how long we could make this game at some point. Joking around about getting Zompools and Masterminds and all that nonsense. Innkeeper's going down that train of thought if I want to make
A little bit, yeah.
It's the more milder sort of it.
Yep. Is that where you want to go? We also have Mulligan as an option, but that might get you double Fangu.
Yeah, no, if it was the first 3 you gave me, yes, that was immediately what I was going to do.
Very fair.
But no, I think here I'm going to go Night Watchman.
Okay, keeping it nice and simple. Night Watchman it is.
Yeah.
Sold.
I would go Innkeeper, but honestly, I feel terrible about drunking people in the process of innkeeping people, so
Yeah, that's fair.
that tends to be why I stray away from it, even though it can be quite a powerful ability.
Cool. All right. Thank you, Ash.
Yep.
Can you imagine mulliganing into like Demon Snake Charmer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Motaro. What's going on, Motaro?
What's going on? How you doing?
I think I'm doing great. 3 choices for you. First is Yagababble.
Okay.
Second is Courtier.
Okay.
Third is Nodashi. You got 2 demon choices and Courtier. Mulligan is still on the table. It just gets you two choices instead of 3.
Courtney is pretty strong. My lord. All right, let me. Good God, I know if I mulligan, it's going to come up 2 demons.
But it'll be 2 different demons at least.
All right, for the sake of the stream, I will mulligan.
All right, mulligan it is. Let's see what our 2 replacement choices are. Your choices are Mayor or Virgin.
Oh, Virgin. Okay, good.
Better than Demon?
Yes, thank you. Yes.
All right, sold. Virgin it is. Thanks, Matar.
Appreciate it.
Wow. Great mulligan. But that means that of the next 3, someone has to be Demon. Let's get Rigatoni in here.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Rigatoni, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm ready to get the 3 best roles to choose from.
Yeah, of course. Your 3 choices are No Dashi, High Priestess, or Choir Boy.
Oh, such good choices. Well, I don't want to force someone to be the king, so I'm gonna remove Choir Boy.
Okay.
I could be poisoning my neighbors. No, I'm just gonna be a social butterfly. I'm gonna go High Priestess.
High Priestess. Sold it is. All right. You are now the High Priestess. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck. Wow. Down to 2. What's up, Eric?
Hey.
All right. I have 3 choices for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yagababble.
Oh, fuck.
Raven Keeper. Or Fool.
Yagababble's the least for me. Let's see. Ravenkeeper or Fool? You pick.
I pick.
Yeah, those are equal to me. I'll take Fool. What the hell?
Fool? Sure. Yeah, Fool it is. You could also mulligan, but Fool it is. All right, you are the Fool. Sold, Eric.
Alrighty, bye.
Bye. Chat, I do think if Choir Boy was in, I think it would force a king. Holy shit, we're going to get a Shigenja on the demon. Well, we have a Widow, so... All right, let's get Jeffy in here. Hey, Jeffy.
Hi, chat. Hi, Steve. How's it going?
It's going very well. We got some very interesting choices for you here.
I'm so scared and also so excited all at the same time.
Okay, here's your choices. First of all, Riot. That would definitely be a quick game. Or on the opposite side of the spectrum, Leviathan.
Oh, God.
And last, and certainly not least, Yagababble.
Oh, I don't want to be the demon.
You also have a mulligan.
Honestly, if I didn't have a sore throat tonight and I had my voice 100%, I would just go with Yag. But we're going to mulligan it.
All right, let's mulligan and see what comes up. All right, mulligan choices. Zombul, Shabaloth.
Zombul.
Okay, Zombul, you snap pick that one. Sweet. All right, Jeffy, you are now the Zombul. I hope you're ready for part of the strategy here. You said earlier, like now that you're on a back to a U.S. sleeping schedule, you can stay up as late as you want. Just outlast the East Coasters that are going to fall asleep and win through attrition.
That's the plan. Hopefully, Eric is on my team as my minion, and then we'll take them all out.
Perfect. All right, Zombul it is. Thanks, Jeffy.
All right.
That's it. That's the game. Is this app public? Absolutely, it is. Let me just come here really quick. a second. Let me cover this. Okay. Grimbits.com / you go to grimbits.com and then /draft buffet. I'll put the link in the YouTube one later. And that is absolutely the way to go. Anyone can use this. There are options you can do, including it's also made to be played in person, right? Yeah, good night, Jamie Oliver. You can do different settings, including like forcing rolls, avoiding jinxes and stuff like that. So what setup do we need? Realistically, all we need to do is pick a pixie. So Fool, Virgin, Slayer, Fisherman, Undertaker, High Priestess, Night Watchman. Oh, okay. Wait, let me go back to the other screen. Yeah, there we go. Now we're good. Also, I can pull this back where it goes normally. Shout outs. Also, shout outs to Hard Claim with the raid. So I do feel like I'm probably just gonna do a Pixie Slayer because Version's too hard confirmatory. Fool feels mean, although Fool's a fun one. But yeah, Undertaker's also a great one. Can you imagine the Slayer shooting a dead Zombull and winning? I see what you're saying. Pixie Fool, if it goes off, the Zombull gets more kills. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's great. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but sometimes that's how these draft games go. We could do a Pixie Shugenja. That feels bad for evil because they're around so much evil. Let's just do Pixie Slayer. That's it. That's the only thing. So let me wake him up. All right, players' roles should now be locked in. I will send you your tokens now. Good night, everyone.
Good luck. Have fun, everybody.
Hey, this is
Good night,
not
Joe.
Yeah, here I am thinking that was night one.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was thinking you better not be about to say good morning, everyone.
Yeah, I was. Oh,
hello.
I mean, yeah, I was thinking about that too. Like with a wraith, you kind of have to. You're forced to use cards, right? Otherwise, you have to tell me that you're coming into conversations. So I will, under the pretext of speeding the game up, use cards. But during the night phase, when you guys are evil together, I'll wake you guys up together.
Awesome.
Speaking of which, you can just stay here for a second.
Absolutely.
About
this.
Yeah. So let me get. In this case, I'm just going to let you know. Yeah, so your minions are Juan and Clemmy.
Hell yeah.
These are minions. This is the demon, and your demon is Jeffy.
Oh, man, we're going to crush.
Yep. Let me send Jeffy. Oh, wait, I got to set the bluffs real quick. 1 second. What were the bluffs? Bluffs are Sailor, Golem, and Oracle. Perfect. It just gives bluffs that the bluffs that Jeffy's getting are rolls that nobody had seen at all in the draft.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then I'm gonna get Juan in here really quick.
Yeah.
Hey, Juan. I am sending you the Grim to make your Widow pick.
Oh! I'm already not understanding what this means. Whoa! Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, but that could be really good. Okay, hold on. I need to call myself. I'm an adult. I need to call. Okay. Oh. Okay. So with that in mind, wait, does that mean Johnny gets to see the Grim as well?
I don't know if it'll let me do that.
I can click on it because I can look at the card.
Oh, then yeah, if you can click on it, you can see it.
Yeah. Yes, I can. Oh!
Okay.
That's powerful.
Right, what a combination. Okay, so if that is the case, I am simply gonna be putting myself as the poison Johnny Ace. I'm gonna claim to be the High Priestess, and depending on what you learn that is happening, I will go to those people. We all know what everyone is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we all know. So, like, yeah.
So,
okay, so I'll know if the Night Watchman. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Correct. So whenever you learn that someone is doing something, please do let me know. I will poison myself, and so that way there's no announcement of a widow.
Final decision, poison yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, I might start just from peeking though, just to see who wake. Oh wait, but we
totally
know.
Fine.
So should I just stay open and just be out at evil when I get caught?
I don't know. I think if you peek, it will be good just to know if somebody. I don't know. Up to you.
Yeah.
The one thing, right. I will talk to Clemmy. You talk to Jeffy.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. Bye.
I can talk to everyone. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna start sending cards for the rest of the night. Perfect. Unless you want to keep your eyes open and join the next townsfolk conversation, Johnny, I would.
Nope. I am trying for it to peak. There we go.
I guess I can just send. I'm sending cards anyways. Wait, there's no search button on this specific thing? That's bad. Where? Chat, do you see? I'm looking for Slayer. There it is. Okay. Perfect. All right, this is let's send the Shigenja counterclockwise.
All right.
Oh, you can stay here, Johnny. If you want to hang out with me while I'm sending cards, you're more than welcome to. Because I got to send cards in this.
Oh, I'm just like taking notes, and I want to be boring for chat.
Okay, that's fine.
So I accidentally sent you a message. I meant to send it to.
Saw that on the right. Yes, Johnny, I know.
Cool.
All right, thanks. Ash, Wake, use your ability. Yeah, just co-hosting. Kenpatsu gets to make a choice. Hey, I'm with you, but the app specifically has counterclockwise built in.
Don't use the cards then. You send a custom message, or like this is not going to work.
Let me fix it for you. Custom counterclockwise. USA.
Appreciate it.
Better?
Got it.
All right. Enjoy. This player, Ash, is the Night Watchman. Where are you? No ability. Kenpatsu picks Pat. Where's the friendo? Friend, there we go. Anti is not correct, Alan Michael. You're out of the Loric competition. Where do we send Rigatoni? We said to the Virgin, right? It's both Motara and a Virgin that feels very strong. All right, that should be all the information we need to do. I feel like sending to Brian is good, but like with a Night Watchman ping and a Shigenja ping. You know what? You're probably right. I feel for the sake of the evil team, I can't do that though. If we get a, okay, for the sake of our player sanity, if we get a dead Zombull day 1, how sad will people be? Yeah, Juan got to see the Grim and then chose to poison himself so no ping goes out. High Priestess just says, point to a player, yeah, just learn, I believe you start. I think getting a Virgin proc set up is pretty good. All right, let's get Jeffy in here real quick. All right, I think we're good. Prediction. Yes, thank you. Prediction. Start prediction. Who is going to win, good or evil? You got to see how this whole thing shakes out. We'll see how it goes. All right, I got no redemptions. Rock and roller with the gift sub. All right, let's wake everyone up. Good morning, town. You know who was killed by a giant clock because it's 8:20 and we're just starting day 1? Evil Steve, who died to his own lack of time management. So I'll give you guys 4 minutes on the first day. Let's get this game going.
Pat, Johnny Ace, did you have something to say?
That's what I was wondering. Okay.
Oh, I
Okay.
keep not realizing I'm in here.
Oh.
Do you know why?
No, I'm assuming it's going to be me.
It could be one of us did. It doesn't matter which. One of us wasted our ability.
Okay.
Because I got your Night Watchman ping, so I know you're Night Watchman, right?
Yes.
But I'm the Shugenja pointing away from you, so I didn't need your ping, and I didn't need my info, or the other way around. One of us was completely useless. It doesn't matter.
I
which.
don't know if it's completely useless. I well, first wanted to say, I am actually revealing something to you, Brian.
You're not
tried
the drunk.
to test. You
You're
tried
not
to
the
test
drunk.
me. You know, I'm
You-
both not the drunk and I have someone who returned my Night Watchman ping, so
won't
I'm
become
happy.
the Fengu, but I did really consider telling you I didn't get the ping, and that you might
That's
get
why,
that too.
that's why I immediately said, no, I don't want to hate you.
Okay, well, like I said, long story short, we
All right, thank you.
Cool.
Good luck.
Thanks. So he just claimed Slayer to me, which is interesting.
Interesting. I missed that part.
Yes, he said he's claiming Slayer so he can shoot Pat day 1. And I said, good luck with that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think that's just what people do as a bit anyways, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
sometimes it works.
Yeah,
All right.
We'll see. Okay, thanks.
if they know you're confirmed.
But they would not try.
Hello.
What's up, Math Blade?
Oh, I didn't get Savant, but I wanted to tell you Savant information anyway, simply because
Yes.
Savant is on script. And
Bring
I
it,
had to
bring
get good Savant cover. So I'm going to pretend like this Savant information is true. No idea if it is, but I'm going to say that either the demon is an odd number of steps away from me,
Okay.
or there is a minion with an ability to see the Grimoire.
Okay. You know what would actually be pretty interesting is if your wizard wish that you passed on ended up being that you just became a savant that changes the game to make your savant information true.
Well, that's the reason I didn't want to take wizard, because it would change people's tokens. But during
Yeah.
the night phase while we were talking, like, oh, you could unban Pit Hag, but then the player you pick, instead of picking their character, they could wake up and pick 3 characters of a certain type. And
Ooh,
I'm like,
that's intriguing.
oh, now I wish I would have taken wizard, because that would have been such a good wish. But
Yeah.
either way,
Cool.
yeah. Cool. Good luck.
Good luck solving your savant information. I guess I got to solve the savant information now.
Yeah, you got to solve it. Yeah. Good luck.
Cool.
Well, I might shoot you later, Pat.
All right. Best
Well, I
of
will
luck.
shoot you later, as long as you're alive.
I believe you.
If you're dead.
I will probably be alive because,
Yeah.
that's how it goes. People. So. All right. Good luck, Zodiac.
Good luck.
Figure out if I want to go with my default 3 as well, because I don't know yet. Sailor.
I think it did end up being both true, right?
Oracle,
5.
I'm going to underline those 2. You can probably
1,
stop
2,
there.
3, 4, 5, and there is a Grim
Really?
Peaker.
You want? That's fine.
Technically 2.
Whenever there's a long gap before the last one, I'm always pretty sure.
I mean, usually the long gap means that's the one that it's going to be, but it's fine.
I mean, I'll take it if you want. I'll still keep the other 2 underlined.
Okay. I will gamble you as the alchemist.
Yeah, I saw Goblin, so I don't know what we want to do with that.
Oh, I'll vote for you. You got my vote.
Lovely.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to town. There are lots of shenanigans. I can't stop you from doing multiple shenanigans, but the more shenanigans you do, the longer we're going to be here. So if you'd like to do something, put your hand up. I'll call on you as long as you want to keep the bit going. I'll start with Bryant.
I would like to gossip that Jeffy is going to be really, really sad here in a minute.
Okay. Gossip heard. Johnny Ace.
Can I claim psychopath? You're right, Bryant. Jeffy is going to be sad. Can I claim psychopath and kill Jeffy?
Johnny Ace claims psychopath and kills Jeffy. Thank you. Kimpatsu.
Right.
I would like to gossip that there are more evil members on the left-hand side of the room, so Mark through Bryant.
Heard. Rigatoni.
I would like to gossip that the demon has an emoji or an icon in their name.
Heard. Clemmy.
The time has come, everyone, where we must form the cult of Beatty merch. If you go to the Beatty website, you can get all the merch that you want. I'm the PR person, but the time has come to form a cult of Beatty merch wearers.
Hashtag not sponsored. If you'd like to join the cult of Beardy merch, hands up in 3, 2, 1. A cult has not been formed.
You got to pay for me to vote for your sponsorship.
For me, I would have, but I don't have any beardy merch. I
need
so I can't be part of the
Yeah,
cult.
yeah. Vote responsibly, people.
Pat?
Can I gossip that at least one evil person tried to form the cult, or tried to join the cult?
Heard.
I preferred formed.
Honestly, this is the type of gossip where I'm glad we're streaming and I can just give chat homework.
Yeah.
Ash.
Can I gossip that at least one of the shenanigans other than my own has been legitimate shenanigans so far this game?
Heard. All right, nominations are open. Eric?
I nominate Mataro.
Sure. Eric nominates Motaro is executed and does not die. Good night, everyone.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Amazing.
Now, for the really fun fact, guys, I'm the Shugenja pointing at Jeffy, and I know it's not Eric or Motaro.
Eric and I expect hard claims at our desk, please.
That's really bad.
That's why you're going to be sad, Jeffy.
This is why you poison.
It could be a Vortox game.
I mean, I could have the boffin ability, but it's fine.
Oh my god.
There's a poisoner.
How you feeling about that one, Johnny?
That was one hilarious. I have the Hall Grim, so as soon as I was like, oh, okay, we're doing this. I think it's going. Bryant's information is going to get tough once a Zombul is realized. So if we could get to the point where we don't have a final 2 and the game isn't over, then I think we have a better shot. But we'll see.
Yeah, I'm definitely worried about.
Like, we have to try and frame Bryant as evil.
Yeah,
like, that's really, I think, one of the key things.
Fair. Let's get Jeffy in here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, Jeffy.
I'm gonna die relatively quickly, which will be funny. It'll be fine.
Yeah, how you feeling about that one?
I'm really glad I chose Zombul now.
You do get a kill.
I do get a kill. I do love that. Let's go with.
Did you have the Grim, Jeffy?
No.
Oh, okay. Do you want to kill the Undertaker? Oh, no, that wouldn't help right now anyway.
No, not yet.
Night Watchman or Fisherman are probably good. Slayer's fine also. So if you want one of those, tell me.
Yeah, let's kill the Slayer. Who's the Slayer?
Slayer is Mark Z, but Zordiac's the Pixie Slayer, so just so you're aware.
Well, let's start with Zordiac.
Okay.
All right. Zordiac it is. Thank you, Jeffy.
Thanks.
That's the only evil that wakes, actually.
All right, see ya.
All right, see ya. Well, I mean, the Undertaker, the dead pixie. Mark's just gonna shoot Jeffy, right? And this game's only gonna go like 2 or 3 days. I mean, probably to the Slayer. It is a townsfolk. We need to even though it's essentially a like kind of like putting the nail in the evil's coffin. Like, I'll be honest, right? They absolutely had a widow choice to do the virgin or the fool, or to also do Bryant, and they chose to not do any of them. So it's kind of their wishes, right? That's it. That's all that we go to. Undertaker comes up with Zombul. I forget, does the Zombul get to kill the day they're executed? They cannot attack if they're the one executed. No. Okay. So I don't see this game going very long. Their only chance is a Clemmy, as like a goblin win. We have 2 death redemptions. I don't know if we're gonna actually need them. That was probably their 1 kill for the whole game. Yeah. Well, shit. What are you gonna do? The draft was gonna end up being more time than the actual thing. Sweet. All right, let's wake him up. Good morning, town. You know who died because they didn't get top 8 in the Loric Contest? Zordiac. That redemption comes from chat.
Oh. Seems like a bit of an overreaction, Zordiac.
Why, Pat? Why, Pat? Why would you do this?
I didn't do this.
Why did Pat do this to me?
Aww.
No idea.
You know, right now.
It was definitely.
I figured that was the explanation.
Well, there's a few possibilities, but
yeah. So I'm going to keep saying that you claimed Alchemist Vizier to me because that's the funniest explanation to me.
Alchemist Vizier, sure, Alchemist Vizier.
Yeah,
I don't think there's a way I could be Boffin ability that does that, but there could have been a Boffin Virgin, absolutely.
No, Motaro could have a Boffin Virgin, but you can't have a Boffin Fool in that scenario.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Boffin Fool, Boffin Sailor, and
yeah,
Sailor.
Zodiac, you're the only ones left in town.
I'm bringing him in.
And he
Okay.
says, "Yeah, I'm the Slayer." He said, "I'm the Slayer," and I
Oh,
said,
okay.
"Oh, interesting. Good luck with that."
What are you, Zodiac?
Hello. I'm the pixie who
Oh,
saw
okay.
Slayer.
That works.
Oh.
Motaro, I got something else to tell you when it's just me and you.
Oh, okay, cool.
So kick out these jabronis.
Oh, muted.
Okay.
At least with Boffin Mutant would not trigger the Virgin, right?
Mark, I guess you got it. I'll talk to you later, Mark.
Okay.
We're a little soft, but
Yeah.
oh well.
But at this point, he's hard confirmed anyway. So.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So it makes sense. Right.
Okay, I'll probably tell other
A
people
spy,
I was sent to
DA
them,
protected
but,
spy could
you were
do
my
that.
real ping.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks for letting me know.
Thanks.
All right.
Yeah.
And quiet this time.
I don't have useful information.
Okay, I'll say I'm a one-time role that has not used it yet.
I will just more straightforwardly say I am either an innkeeper or a night watchman.
Tea Lady next to Spy is also a possibility.
Okay.
Either.
I'm the zealot. You're gonna find out anyway.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Like, how did you get your border to change to look like a Yagababble thing?
Oh, that's really cool, by the way.
The bubble is for being one of the official translators of the app.
Oh, fun!
Yeah,
okay.
Juan
I
did
am
translation
the
for the
one
app and got this cool gossip speech bubble. It's really cool.
The Spanish Latin American translation.
Ah.
Yep. Anyways, I will tell you, I am a person that chooses.
Ah, you're a person that chooses. Cool.
And I need to go talk to the person that I was choosing before.
Keep that to my grave. Evil Steve, I don't know if you knew this, but Matara is the virgin.
Really?
I just told you not to tell anyone. Goodbye. Bye.
But
Always adding people's roles.
it's apparently my downfall, and people get real mad at me for doing it. But you know what? It's fun. Okay, bye.
It's just a demon with the Boffin Virgin ability.
Sorry, I left.
I was just saying it's the demon with the Boffin Virgin ability.
I mean, I've been bamboozled by that before, Steve. I would not be surprised, except for the fact that I have the whole grim and I know what's going on. So, okay, bye.
Bye. All right, welcome back to town, everyone. Shenanigans are afoot.
I've heard of an acrobat. I would say there's a few people that don't need to be checked. That'd be like Motaro through Ash. I think are all sober.
I don't know. Maybe Riot might not be.
Been checked already, and Kevkin ways to know Ash is not drunk as well.
I was told by a high priestess that I was their ping on night one. So if there was any droisening on night one, I don't think it was a townsfolk that was droisened.
All right, noms are open. Clemmy?
Is there still time to form a cult of Beatty?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, guys.
Sell
You
the cult.
guys were not excited about the Beatty merch, but what about Beatty YouTube and shorts? You can see my beautiful face on them. You can see me laughing my ass off at Tesso when everyone starts claiming on an Oho script. Guys, why are we claiming Rose on an Oho script? Come on, let's go.
All right, if you'd like to join the cult of Beardy Shorts, put your hands up in 3,
Wait,
2.
to be clear, Beardy's
1.
shorts or Beardy shorts?
The cult has not been formed.
Beardy's.
Then I don't care now.
The bearded shorts is a little too much for me.
Pat?
Can I gossip that at least 2 evil players voted to join that cult?
Gossip heard. Second call.
Yep.
client? Sure, I'll nominate Jeffy.
Yeah, tell us why.
There's a Shugenja pointing in this direction. The two people immediately opposite seem pretty well confirmed unless there's a boffin. So this seems like a good thing to clear.
Jeffy?
I have told the person that procced the virgin what my role is. I'm inclined to think that Bryant is full of shit because, well, frankly, it's Bryant. I'm mid, but I think there are better kills. But yeah, do whatever.
7 is the number.
That Brian's information isn't the only.
I also have information that
9 is enough.
That confirms it's not a Vortox game, just for the record.
Final call. 1 and done. That easy. Bringing this day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Jeffy has been executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Motaro, remember that last piece of info I gave you? That would have not been accurate or the correct stuff if it was a Vortox game.
Yep. Exactly.
We gotta kill a little bit of
Brian,
time. How does Jeffy not get Slayer shot tomorrow?
Night 1.
Maybe.
Actually, I think Cold Leader
right,
goes
Sarah.
after.
I mean, right. This was a very strong setup. I mean, obviously, a Shugenja next to a demon is hard. I think not poisoning here was probably not the right choice for sure. I don't know if they were just so excited to have like the Wrath Widow combination that they were just like didn't really like fully process the danger that they were in. I think they were so excited for the combo there that they didn't actually, they were like, oh, we don't need to poison. But I think if you look, I think in retrospect, I think if they could take it back, they would poison someone else. Here's the nail in the coffin. Yeah, I don't think Jeffy was claiming Recluse. It would be an explanation for this, but all Jeffy claimed was quote unquote mid, right? Maybe they can get Clemmy executed. Yeah, it was like it was like a Hail Mary, sort of like a wild swing, right? Yeah. I think maybe killing the Undertaker at best buys you 1 day. Yeah, this was just a hard setup. All right. Let's wake him up.
Right now, oh my god.
Yeah. Today was the first day where it's like, it feels like the air is trying to kill me.
Good morning, players. There were no deaths in the night.
Oh no.
3 minutes.
Mastermind day.
Fascinating.
Mastermind.
We must have executed.
What's up?
I'm the Undertaker. I saw Jeffy as the Zombool. I hate it here.
So Jeffy is the. Ooh, that might explain why there was an overvote.
Yeah. So if you hear of an acrobat, have them pick me, please. I'm bluffing Zealot. So I'm gonna be voting on literally everything.
Okay. I am a one-time ability that I have not used yet.
once per game. Okay.
What's rule 2?
My day 1, I was
You don't talk about
high
Fight
priestess
Club?
that got sent to Mataro. So I was the one who told them that.
Zombieland
I
rule
won't
2.
share who I got sent to last night because I still have to talk to them.
I just watched that too. I should have known that's what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, I think we're in a good game state. Good luck.
Yeah.
What are you?
I don't know if I want to.
No
tell
matter
you
what,
because of
though,
my info.
Jeffy's
That's
days are
fine.
numbered.
If you don't, I'll just go talk to somebody else. Just let
Trust
me know.
you in the
We're running on
I don't
borrowed
trust
time
you yet,
here.
but I'll probably trust you tomorrow. I'm guessing, but we'll see.
Okay, bye.
But
Pat did this to me.
I'll build that world. No mechanical information, but I'll go with it.
There's BMR, and I've got the BMR shirt on, and we're just talking about beanie cults.
Hashtag not spawn. Unless Sprite wants to sponsor me with a new Sprite chill that tastes even colder than a normal Sprite.
I'm in for a Sprite sponsorship. Sprite, reach out to us. Wait, how does it make it taste colder? Like, what does that mean?
But I don't know. But you put it on the fridge, and also this is the zero sugar version. I don't know what it says. Oh, zero sugar.
Zero sugar chill.
But I don't know the chill. So when you put it in the fridge and you like take it off cold, like any drink tastes cold. This one, when it's more room temperature, still tastes cold. I don't know how to explain it.
Interesting.
It's
I've seen them. I haven't tried them.
Menthol, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
All right, I'm gonna have to try one.
Oh well.
I'm the fool.
Okay, that's what I most thought it was going to be. Because
Fool, sailor. I liked the alchemist vizier with a
moss.
Steve's wishing he thought of that earlier.
That would have been awesome. Yeah, we've had an alchemist goblin claim. Who
I missed the Mark Math Blade conversation.
If they had nominated the Virgin, if it was true, it would have been instant good win.
The only shot Evil has, is Clemmy. What was Jeffy's other demon option? I feel like
we can
Zombie
find out because
was a
it's
rough
no
one.
use if it doesn't work anyway. So
I no longer think I'm poisoned.
I heard that a
Oh,
Slayer
you're not
should shoot
poison,
Jeffy.
Matt Blade. You're evil.
Clemmy?
I'd like to form a cult, please.
Absolutely. What's our cult today?
Today's cult is Beardy's Discord. If you guys want to come and join us on Thursday nights, not American people, it's too early for you, but on Wednesdays, we have EU and US games where you can join and just follow Beardy and stuff. So come and join us on Discord with Beardy. Come
Riot.
Wait, you have US games, but you don't want US people because it's too early?
Look, our game started at 8:30 at night for me, and it's 1:46 in the afternoon for me now. You guys are gonna be all asleep. Join the EU games where they're not at they're at 3 o'clock in the morning for me. But you know.
All right, if you want to join the cult of join Beard's Discord, but not if you're in the US, even though we run US based time games, put your hands up in 3, 2, 1. A cult has not been formed, and I take it the rest of you are going to join our Discord at join.thegrim.gg.
Yeah, join the Grimm's Discord. Good idea.
Pat.
Can I gossip that everyone who tried to join that cult was good?
Yes, gossip heard.
The Grim is a cult of a different color.
Johnny?
Are nominations open?
Absolutely.
Can I nominate Mathblade, please?
Yes, tell us why.
Mathblade has an isolated fortune teller, yes.
Mathblade?
I think we know where the demon is, but if you want to do this, go ahead.
6 is the number.
I don't know. You could be my red herring.
You tell me the option.
3 is not enough. Mathblade is safe for the day. Mark?
Claim Slayer and shoot Jeffy's corpse.
Mark Flame Slayer shoots the dead corpse of Jesse.
Disturb my corpse.
And our game is
How dare you?
Congratulations to the good team.
And I can't get a fucking poisoner out of any of you.
So Mark is our Slayer who just shot the dead corpse of Jeffy, our Zombull. Which was quite an end for this game. Our Zombull was right next to the Shugenja, pointing in that direction, which might have caused a little bit of confusion had we not had Eric the full proc on Motaro the Virgin, which was a very powerful confirmation change right there. So yeah, the Shugenja was definitely pointing, and also with Bryant, got the Night Watch from Ping from Ash on the other end. So Bryant again said between Motaro and Ash, like there's no acrobat needs to pick over in this direction. Now, could this was just a bad luck for the evil team in general, and I think to compound this just a little bit, we did have Johnny Ace as the Wraith, who was able to wake up and see what everyone was doing and see all the cars that were going on. And when I woke Johnny with Juan the Widow, they were so excited to have the double power, to see the Grim, to work out. Like they were just cheering, excited so fast that I'm not entirely sure you guys looked that close at the Grim. You were too busy celebrating?
I hadn't looked at it yet. I just needed one more night because I was peeking, and then if we got one more night, I wanted my eyes wide open. I wanted to get caught.
Nice. And Juan made the choice to self-poison, so no Widow Ping went out, but that did leave a very juicy Shugenja on the demon right there. And if you go back and watch like the VOD, I'm just like kind of like shaking my head, and I'm like, are you sure? Like just kind of like trying to like prod it, because I was like, this is going to be a short game. And alas, it was. Now, it wasn't all bad for evil. There was a slight chance, because Clemmy, our goblin, maybe could have had an alternate win condition. And even if you knew Jeffrey was the Zombull, you can maybe get a goblin win before that. Unfortunately, that didn't actually seem like it was going to happen. And then, of course, our High Priestess, who was first sent to Motaro the Virgin and then sent to Mark the Slayer, and then potentially... And then Mathlade the Undertaker, who saw Zombull, which was a very powerful High Priestess for sure. Kind of piecing this all together. Zordek was just the Pixie Slayer, who Mark was just like, he's double claiming me in this game. What the heck's going on? The only real instance that you would need for that. Pat's our our fisherman who didn't actually need to get advice because the game was already solved. And Kimpatsu is the ogre who picked Pat and wins with good. And this was Sushi Buffet. Now, a little peek behind the curtain is that Jeffy was the last person to pick, and also the demon, because all of you passed up on the demon when it was offered to you. Although there was a few people who really almost considered it. I was really shocked because when we were getting to like the last three, I thought it might force demon a little more. But I think like the second to last person literally didn't even have a demon choice offered, so we just kind of knew that it was going to be Jeffy when it got to there. Jeffy did mulligan away the first three choices.
Wait, can I tell everybody what my first three choices were?
Please do, yes.
You're welcome, Riot, Leviathan, or Yaga, which I said, frankly, if I wasn't losing my voice, I would have just gone Yaga from the get-go. And then my second choices were Zombull or Shat.
I got rid of Yaga. I would have picked Vig, but Wraith. I always wanted to be the Wraith, and I just needed one more night.
I think Yaga was offered 3 or 4 times. It was crazy.
Could Jeffy have picked a minion and been like a little monster then?
No, I only got options of picking demons.
Yeah, Little Monster did not come up as an option. I guess no, I don't. I guess that wouldn't work. I don't know how the app does Little Monster, honestly.
You know, see, the last 2 games, Motaro was Shugenja sitting right next to me the previous game when I was Yag, and now Bryant was Shugenja sitting right next to Jeffy.
Yeah, Shag.
That's
Bryant.
2 Shugenja sitting next to the demon in our last 2 games.
Bryant did mulligan away his first choices, which included something like Savant or...
I had Pucka Princess Savant.
And he was like, nope, I'll take... And then he got Shugenja Chef, I think, as the 2 options after that. Motaro also mulliganed away his first set, right? And then got Virgin Mayor, I think were your two choices.
Yeah, I got 2 demons and Courtier, and I mulliganed into Mayor and Virgin.
We did have a few people that were willing to pass up on joining the evil team as a minion, including Mathblade, who passed up on being the wizard. And chat was like really hoping for a wizard, like, because it'd be 3 W minions, a wizard, widow, wraith at that point. Like 3 Ws, 3 Ws.
But all of my choices that are for spicy wizard things would involve changing people's tokens, and I thought that went against the spirit of the game. And then you guys talked about how, you could just pit hag somebody into like 3 characters. Okay, I could have wished that. I should have been the wizard.
You could have wished for a witch.
Right.
What else do we have? I think one of my favorite moments was going to Ash and saying, Ash, you're not going to believe this. You got Fangu, Snake Charmer, and Yagabel.
Which I believe. I legitimately believe, because that sounds like it'd be my luck.
I do think you were you were actually towards the end of the pick thing, and I thought you might have got stuck with multiple demons. They didn't even offer you one, I don't think. So
nope,
again,
I had 3 hot tubs.
She got offered Yag.
No, no, that was the fake one.
The fake one, yeah.
That was just the fake one.
I was offered 3 townsfolk.
Yeah. But yeah, it was an interesting minion set. I think if we could go back and just maybe Widow poison Brian, I don't know how much this game changes, but I do think that the core concept of Sushi Buffet and the picking the roles and seeing how that draft is a fun, interesting mechanic. And I know a lot of people in chat were asking about it. It is a public tool. You can go to grimbits.com and you can even find the tool there. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thanks everyone for hanging out and playing tonight. Thanks everyone for the Lorics. Our congratulations again to our top 8 Loric winners. We definitely have some fun games coming starting next week. So people were asking, like, is this the Loric contest? No. The contest starts next Monday. It'll be Monday, Wednesday, and then the next week it'll be Monday, Tuesday, and then the following week it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the finals I think are like 2 weeks after that. Yeah, Alan Michael, you like it more than Whale Buffet? Wheel Buffet? Did you really mean to say Wheel Buffet, or is that just a mistype on Whale Buffet? Because there might be a new variant I'm not even sure of.
They might have the wheel without the 3 options. It's just one, which is kind of like Whale Bucket, but I don't know.
Yeah, that seems a lot like Whale Bucket.
Or it could you only get the one option of the 3. I'm not sure though.
You mean like Oops All Leviathans?
Leviathan would have been hilarious.
Leviathan, man. Jeffy's choice was just like extend the game, right? Like Leviathan or Zombie, right? It was Leviathan.
No way.
2 extremes, right?
Well, Steve, if I had taken Puzzle Master, I assume you would have made Bryant the Puzzletron.
Probably. I might have done it on like Motaro even. I mean, the Virgin thing was powerful, but like the Shugenja was probably...
Honestly, Puzzle Drunking Me is not the worst, because if I see Jeffy as a different evil, you guys aren't tempted to slay or shoot her or execute her again.
True.
I think it's really hard. There's just no more kills happening at night for the rest of the game.
When the Shugenja and the Undertaker, neither one of them are poisoned, like, I'm just completely and utterly screwed, so.
That's how the rolls.
If Bryant was poisoned, I mean, that's a lot of good in that direction.
Oh yeah.
There were other
that
reasons,
was primary poison to point anywhere away from me, because it doesn't get to anything until you get to Wand. And Wand at that point in time doesn't need to be needed, so go ahead and kill in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, this game could have gone for another 2 hours. So, and on one hand, I'm glad it didn't go too late. I mean, what we joked, Jeffy, one of the plans of strategy was to go so late that everyone just attritions out and falls asleep at the computer, and then you win by default, which was probably your best win condition, if we're being honest.
I mean, you guys would have to wait a real long time to get me to fall asleep.
Yeah, but you're on the evil team, so it's perfect. It was like, it was going to work perfect. So anyways, this was definitely a lot of fun. I wanted to put out there, we have something very special we're cooking up for, I believe it's June 8th, which is in like 3 Mondays from now. So I can't announce what it is, but I am announcing that Monday night will be a little different and a little special. And if you enjoy the kind of things we do here, I do think you should mark it on your calendar and try to be here, because it's going to be an extra special night. So I'll leave you with that. Mathblade, I'm pretty sure there's awesome pings, especially because we're ending so early, correct?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
All right. Awesome pings are happening. If you want to keep this Clocktower party rolling, come on over to our Discord, which you're going to need to be on to vote anyways. Make sure you're on. Look for the lobby. It will be starting soon. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Everyone stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you guys next time. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Good night. Have some awesome things, chat.
Good night.
I get to go to bed on time.
I know, right?